Today is the day where we pack up the bikes.
Countries and almost 4,000 kilometers have led us to the capital city of Bulgaria. In a couple of days, the flight to Seoul will wrap up leg one of our journey. We contact some bike shops a couple of weeks before we arrive and ask for 2 used cardboard boxes. They are almost as safe as a real bike case, and most shops are happy to give them away. The guys at Pavé are kind enough to let us use the shop for packing up the bikes. Before we start, we need to go to the local hardware shop, in this case Bauhaus, and get the last items for the operation. We use this one multi-tool for everything. That way we know that everything that comes off the bikes can be put back together when we arrive, so we can ride the bikes out of the airport.
So pedals always need to come off.
When checking in the bikes, the airline person typically asks if the pedals are off and if the tires are deflated. Taking off the pedals is the most tricky part of this entire operation. The pedal on the non-drivetrain side is reverse threaded. That means in order to loosen the pedal, the bolt needs to be turned clockwise.
Pedals off.
Now we'll unscrew the stem plate and take off the handlebars. These bolts have a tendency to snap and/or disappear, so we're bringing a full set of spare ones with us.
Make sure to bolt the stem plate back on again. So we cut these up and then we tape them to the frame so they protect the frame from bumps from the outside.
The point of this entire operation is to pack the bikes so thoroughly that they can withstand the potential abuse luggage face when put on an airplane, including getting dropped from all possible angles, getting stacked underneath heavy objects, being dragged, pushed, thrown, and dropped again and again and again.
They made us coffee. Always bring this.
That's for the brake caliper, so it doesn't close too tight. This is the soft kind of tape. We use that to tape the handlebar to the frame, so it doesn't mess around inside the box. Alright, one more tube, this one for the forks, front and rear.
Because our frames are made out of carbon fiber, which is a fragile material, we are very thorough and make sure to put a lot of protection on them.
Take a big patch of bubble wrap and put it around the rear derailleur. Saddle needs to come off too.
And remember to put a mark so you know where it was before you took it off.
So we're basically gonna bubble wrap the entire rear end of the bike. Probably one of the most exposed parts is the fork, because that's at the bottom of the box, and if someone drops it, that will slam into the ground. So we're gonna put these as a pad for them to stand on.
The front wheel will be sitting in an exposed position between the box and the rest of the bike. So we give it a full coat of bubble wrap.
This actually feels pretty good. Seat post.
Aside from protecting the bikes from impacts coming from the outside, we also need to protect them from things that might move around inside the boxes, like seat posts and pedals.
Finally, bubble wrap for pedals. And we're gonna tape this to the place where the seat post goes in. That's exposed carbon right there. And we're gonna do the same by the stem. All right, that was it. We are on line 4. Just stop here, 4. Some weird dude looking at us. It's really, really strange. Check him out.
They put fragile stickers on our bikes. That's good.
Hello is 안녕하세요.
I definitely recommend you this passport.
Long story, potentially a little long.
We were just brought to the police station by the Korean police and military.
And we have no idea how to use it.